Sorry, we don't have a panoramic video of this company. But we got some great shots inside.
In our factory trip, we decided to choose a beer factory as our destination. We had to choose between visiting Heineken or Brewmaster, which was a hard decision. In the end, through considering factory's location, the traffic to it, its permission to record and filming, the scale, their brand origin, and their information accessibility, we had come to a final decision, visiting Brewmaster. So before going to the main analysis, let's briefly go through some information of Brewmaster. Brewmaster is a leading craft beer company in Vietnam, established in 2016. The founder of the company is Mr. Nguyễn Văn Cường, a beer brewing master with more than 20-year experience. Brewmaster currently produces approximately 50 different beer lines with diverse and unique flavors. The company not only emphasizes the use of natural and unique Vietnamese ingredients, but also top-quality ingredients from abroad. The company produces not only traditional beer lines, but also seasonal beers and offers customer brewing services upon request. All of the products are now distributed nationwide. The company is facing 5 to 10% product defect rate during the production process. This high rate negatively impacts product quality and brand reputation. The defects may arise from various causes, mainly causing people, machine, materials, method, and measurement.
There are three problems in the manpower, as the staff cannot control the fermentation temperature, the staff cannot control the amount of ingredient, and the staff do not seal the package properly. For machine, the problem is the brew kettle is not operating at full capacity. In the material, company have to face with ingredient variants, and the brew water has a high mineral content. For method, there are some problems as contamination occurs within the production process, errors in the production process, poor material storage, and the beer is stored improperly. Last but not least is the measurement. The company have to face up with not clean the equipment properly, and the fermentation process is not closely monitored.
In addition, as we discussed in the current SOP, Brewmaster produces an average 16,000 liters per month. If the defects are 5% to 10% in the total product, Brewmaster loses 800 liters to 1,600 liters per month, which means 9,600 liters to 92,200 per year. Because the total cost of 2,000 liters is $1,667, Brewmaster will lose about $667 to $1,337 per month, or $8,004 to $16,000 per year for materials. About the IRR, the loss is $16,000 and the saving is
$8,485.56.
Therefore, the IRR is positive at
4%.
in the second year after we solve this problem and increases in the next few years. Let's go through the organizing grid. Brewmaster organizes departments at the construction site based on specific functions and KPIs to ensure maximum efficiency. The COO oversees key divisions, including production, raw materials, machinery, quality, and inventory. The quality division ensures products meet standards, using metrics like defect rates, first pass yield, and packaging errors. Lastly, the inventory division handles storage and stock management, tracking inventory turnover, average storage time, and product damage rates to improve supply chain efficiency. Together, these divisions work to enhance overall performance and product quality. The current standard operating process for Brewmaster is the process of how to make craft beer. The process contains 22 steps from starting to the final product, which is craft beer. The SOP model of both has 3 main stages, which in order are ingredients preparing, brewing, and packaging. In the first step, the grain should be harvested and turned into malt. After being filtered, the malt will be milled in water. The next step is lautering. After the milling step, other ingredients such as houblon, water, and yeast are then added to form a mixture. Lautering is a step when the mixture or mash is separated into clear liquid, wort, and residual grain. The grain is no longer part of the beer making process and is used to produce food for cattle and chickens. On the other hand, the clear liquid after the lautering step is then used for the mashing step. The mashing step, or mash out, is a step when the temperature is ramped to a very high degree. Water is also added in the mashing step. In the following step, the mixture is then boiled for 1 hour. After boiling, the houblons are added to the boiled wort. Followed by is the cooling step. The upcoming steps are one of the most important steps in beer brewing, fermentation. There are 3 fermenting steps. In the first fermentation, the microorganism will eat the sugar to produce the carbon dioxide and alcohol. After the first fermentation, the beer's ABV is checked for the first time. After this, the beer then gets fermented for the second time, also called secondary fermentation. The beer's flavor is mainly formed in this step. ABV after that is checked for the second time, before entering the next step, conditioning. After conditioning, other flavors of the beer are then made by adding more ingredients. The ABV is then checked for the third time, also the last time, in the process. The following step after the third ABV checking is quality control, where the quality of the beer is checked. If the quality of the beer meets the standards, filling is the next step. Being filled, the beer bottles are then crowned and pasteurized and then kept in warehouses. The whole process from starting until the final beer is made takes around 35 to 45 days.
In the next part, I'm gonna talk about the revised SOP. The picture above shows the revised SOP. Several steps have been cut off or replaced. In the first part, the revised SOP proposed to buy materials from supplier. Once the materials have been prepared well, the process could skip the steep milling, lautering malt, and come straight to mashing. After that, the production is relatively similar to the current SOP. The state adding the huplen flour has been changed to be done by machines. Next, the mixture will be cooled, ready to be fermented. The next step is to take ABV and condition. Then the flavor is added. This step has been changed to be done by machines. Only porters who meet requirements can come to the packaging process and distribute. The revised SOP reflects a different approach to optimize the craft beer production process. In the step adding huplen and adding flavor, the revised SOP used machine. Therefore, the operation process cut down on 3 workers, decreasing 15% of the labor cost. When the SOP has been changed as above, the company can reduce 235.85 costs for machines. In total, the cost for the process in 1 year is
$300,655,528, reducing $8,485.56, which means 2.74% compared to the current SOP.
This is our safety poster, which is one of the most basic and cost-effective ways to reduce hazards in the Brewmaster workplace. By grouping the visual element of a man slipping on the wet floor, background of leaking container, as well as simple text, the poster can briefly show the warning to prevent workers from falling because of the slippery floor.
Next, we're gonna talk about executive dashboard. After the revision, the defect rate had to be shortened by 8.3% from 6.5% to 6%. As a result, the production volume has to increase 1.075% compared to the original. Since less defect products are sought out, the cost rate has decreased from $2.09 to $1.96, reflecting a 6.22% saving cost. The lead time is estimated to decrease 18.18% when applied to our recommendation, since 5 processes have been removed from the first SOP. Afterward, the efficiency rate also increased 6.74%. And the employee satisfaction is expected to move up to 89% because some of the work has been done automated to be easier and safer for the workers. Additionally, the number of workers are needed has decreased 11.11% since many processes are cut off and automated. The inventory turnover increased 45.71%, and the machine value after the revision is estimated to have reduced 28.57%. As a result, the material rejection rate decreased 82.61% from 4.6% to 0.8%. Reduction. As the process has been cut off, the number of times for maintenance also decreased 16.67%. The data for packaging error shows a reduction of 25% from 1.6% to 1.2% packaging error rate per year. There are some of the solutions we want to propose to the company to improve operation. The first thing is automate technology. Brewmaster can improve production by automating key process and saving an average of
$8,485.56
1 year by using automated machines in the following steps: adding huplen after the mashing and boiling, taking ABV and adding flavor to beer. And the second thing is standardization. Standardization through tools like work instruction, software, or digital SOPs enhance consistently and have identified defects efficiency. And the last thing is good employees training. Employee training minimizes error, improves performance, and boosts confidence, addressing both human and machine-related issues in the productions.
Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you, teacher, for making us such a cool opportunity to have a visit to the Brewmaster factory. You think that's the end of our video? Nuh-uh. Well, now this is the end of our video.